No exclusive interviews, man. Get over here.
I'm coming, man.
Yeah, mate. Try to drag yourself so you can, yeah. But listen, though, I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy that, you know.
Terrence Crawford, tremendous fighter. You're a big supporter of his. He wants to move up 3 weight classes and fight Canelo. What do you think?
Yeah, he can do what he wants, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I don't think it's a good idea. You know, I don't think what will he have? I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea. People thought they was crazy like that before.
During a one-time visit to Terrence Crawford's training camp, the boxing veteran met Crone and helped him in his preparation for the bout against Canelo Alvarez. Tyson, who was a big Crawford fan before the bout, paid Crawford a call at his gym when Crawford was training with his coaching team. The former world heavyweight champion instructed Crawford on how to improve his hitting power. "You have natural power, but you must always let your hands go. It's useless if you don't do it." Tyson thought his biggest punching secret was this deadly instinct.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
Oh, you gotta wait and see. It's not long. You don't got long to wait.
What do you think Crawford has that made him your choice?
Well, he's a great all-around fighter. He's been around and watching for years, and he's gonna do well.
Mike, is he great enough to move up 2 more divisions to fight Canelo at 168?
We're gonna see.
Any plans to visit Saudi Arabia?
Terrence Crawford was spotted in Riyadh training with
Crawford was spotted in Riyadh training with Mike Tyson at Tyson's boxing facility just before his press conference with Canelo Alvarez. Mike Tyson had allowed Crawford to use his gym during his time in Saudi Arabia to stay focused and prepare for the press conference as a way of showing his support and inspiration to the Nebraska Warrior.
You don't think it's 50-50?
60-40, but you gonna tell him which one?
You think Crawford can stop him?
Crawford can stop anybody. I'm not saying he can't. He's going to, but he can't.
Terrence Crawford calling out Canelo.
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight. You know, and he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terrence, because this guy was big and he was awkward.
Crone and his team of trainers have a comprehensive plan to defeat Canelo Alvarez. But Mike Tyson's main input has been his punch power and how he can ensure that every blow he throws causes pain and damage to Canelo Alvarez. Crawford had stayed in Saudi Arabia for several days prior to and after the press meeting. It was enough time with one of the best boxing legends in history. He's still pushing for the next big challenge.
He's still pushing for the next big challenge.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm chasing Canelo. You know, I think that's a broad statement. I just want the opportunity, you know, to fight the best fighter.
Terrence Crawford arrived in Riyadh yesterday for Friday's press conference, and he was met warmly at the airport. Fans came to take photos as he was met with flowers and given golden keepsakes like a sword and gun. In an unusual occurrence, Turki Alshi asked Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez to a combined meal. Among the formal events, Crawford took the time to visit the Mike Tyson Boxing Club in Riyadh. Even with Tyson around, the undefeated champion took advantage of the chance to train at the prestigious facility, staying focused on his goal.
Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terrence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terrence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terrence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Earl Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might.
I think he wants to make history.
It's a big fight. Well, to make history is worth doing it.
Yeah, I think he wants to. You ever follow the WWE?
I love WWE.
Turki Alec initially released the footage on Instagram with the caption, "World Champion Boxer Crawford during his training with the champions of the Mike Tyson Club." Ring Magazine later reshared the clip with the comment, "Terrence Crawford trained at the Mike Tyson Boxing Club ahead of the first Canelo vs. Crawford press conference in Riyadh. Watch the first news briefing live on the Ring socials." Canelo Crawford will be on Netflix till September 13th, Las Vegas.
You won't mess up your next fight, because if you fight this guy, you don't look good. The fans, I don't want. He's not gonna look good or win with this guy. You gotta constantly have fights that you know and fight a guy that's gonna make you look good. The guy gotta pressure you or something. You know, this guy's running around. Crawford's not used to this kind of movement and
weird
stuff.
fit.
Yeah, it's awkward as a motherfucker.
You think are you ready? You think the world's ready for Crawford?
post soon went viral, giving fans a behind-the-scenes glimpse at Crawford's rigorous preparation. Crawford is shown coming to the Tyson gym, shaking hands with the staff, fan coaches before starting his workout. "I am wearing a red t-shirt, black shorts, red shoes, and white socks." The 41-year-old fighter began with a short stretch. He then entered the ring to shadow box before putting on black gloves to do combo punches and heavy bag workouts. Crawford also skipped rope, did other core exercises, and posed for pictures with fans and gym members. A group photo commemorated the completion of his training session, capturing the intense yet respectful spirit he kept throughout.
Oh, no. What is the best finisher in boxing?
The best finisher?
Yes, in boxing. Name a finisher that's better than Bud.
There's a Russian monster named Better BF. If Better BF gets you hurt, nigga, what? Oh.
Jake pulled in a few months' time. You gotta wait and see. It's not long. You don't got long to wait.
What do you think Crawford has that made him your choice?
Well, he's a great all-around fighter. He's been around and watching for years, and he's gonna do well.
Mike, is he great enough to move up 2 more divisions to fight Canelo at 168?
We're gonna see.
Given Crawford's dedication to his preparation, even though he is yet to fight this year, some supporters are already sure he will win. And one individual recently pointed out that while Crawford is not as active in the ring as Canelo Alvarez, who just defeated William Skull, his strong commitment and training regimen suggests that he is leaving little room for error. Canelo Alvarez is a skilled 168-lb fighter with a track record at super middleweight. Nonetheless, others feel Crawford's ring IQ and superior abilities will allow him close the gap.
In Bud, who you like in this fight? Canelo. Why? Because Bud had to move up 3 classes?
Yes. And in the history of boxing, I've never seen anybody move up 2 classes and be successful.
Well, Roy did.
I mean, but not in one jump. Not in one leap.
Mike Tyson addressed the Canelo Alvarez-Terence Crawford fight in an interview with Ring magazine.
Hey, Mike, Canelo Crawford. Crawford's in the building. Canelo fights this weekend. What do you think of that fight?
Where's the fight gonna be at?
Well, they say in Vegas, maybe in September, but Canelo's got to get through.
Well, I'll be there.
Mike Tyson is one of the most prominent boxing personalities in recent memory. Despite having fought in the heavyweight class, he analyzed the match as intelligently as possible. It's one of the best fights in boxing in recent years, and it's going to be an exciting fight night. Iron Mike Tyson began. He then went on to discuss both fighters' strengths and flaws, as well as how both styles contribute to a more exciting and calculated bout. It will be more of a Canelo Alvarez versus Pivot fight than a Canelo Alvarez versus Floyd Mayweather bout. After initially forecasting the bout in favor of Canelo Alvarez due to size, Mike Tyson started with a bias against Crawford and highlighted Canelo's flaws.
He's a little overrated. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good.
Mike Tyson mentioned, and that Canelo Alvarez's shortcomings are worth monitoring, especially his conditioning and stamina. While he is an incredibly skilled boxer with devastating hitting power, he occasionally shows indications of tiredness after long-duration fights. Mike Tyson used the fight against Bivol as an example. It can result in diminished precision and power in his punches, which can be exploited by opponents who can survive the early rounds and take advantage of Canelo's exhaustion in the later stages of the fight. Furthermore, Canelo's defensive skills can be uneven at times, leaving him exposed to opponent attacks caused by gaps in concentration or too aggressive maneuvers.
What do you say? I said Crawford too. It's really a pick'em fight. I'm just interested. I'm gonna be happy in either way.
Canelo.
This inconsistency in defense can be a worrying against opponents, like Crawford, who excel at landing accurate shots and capitalizing on their opponents' mistakes. According to Tyson, Canelo's vulnerability stretches to opponents with outstanding footwork and movement. He has clearly struggled to keep up with rivals with good footwork and mobility like his. Billy Joe Sand, Caleb Plant, Canelo's fighting style is more simple and forceful, which might make it tough for him to adjust to opponents who are always moving and creating angles.
We the best boxers in the town. We the best boxers. Stop playing, bro. We got Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Bud Crawford. We the best. Stop playing. Who can beat us? Nobody. Stop playing. We got Mike Tyson right here.
Canelo's crew meticulously picks sparring partners that match the style and physical characteristics of his next opponent, helping him to hone his skills and gain confidence. This careful dedication to training has allowed him to adapt to many fighting styles and weight classes, transforming him into a fearsome opponent in the arena. Canelo's success stems from his dedication to his craft, which requires him to constantly adapt and improve his skills in order to stay ahead of the competition. He has shown an unwavering enthusiasm for boxing, always trying to improve and push himself to new limits.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch.
Canelo Alvarez has become a world-class boxer because of a mix of physical skill, systematic planning, and mental tenacity. His record-breaking career includes multiple world titles in 4 weight classes.
What do you think about Terrence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know, and
When asked about the meeting, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson quickly spoke out against the notion of Canelo and Crawford fighting, citing the weight differential between the two fighters as a major reason. Mike Tyson stated on the It Is What It Is podcast that he thinks the significant weight disparity between the boxers will be important.
Well, here you go.
Despite his initial reaction to Crawford stepping up to face Canelo, which is a hefty ask for, the 37-year-old Iron Mike appears to have reversed his position, saying that eyes signify nothing. Some males have beaten people. They're beating bigger opponents to divisions bigger than them. It is not impossible. Henry Armstrong, a featherweight, beat the middleweight champion at 130 pounds. He beat the welterweight champion. He then fought to a draw with the middleweight king. So, I believe that size means nothing, but determination means everything.
We the best boxers in the town. We the best boxers. Stop playing, bro. We got Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Boy Crawford. We the best. Stop playing. Who can beat us? Nobody. Stop playing. We got Mike Tyson right here.
There were already signs that Iron Mike Tyson had changed his mind after agreeing to Keshin Davis' statement regarding him. Turn, Crowan, and Shocker Stevenson stay undefeated. This happened on the Fatal Fury card, where Rolly Romero won his championship battle against Ryan Garcia in Times Square, New York.
Canelo versus Hall.
Canelo did what he had to do to get the victory.
What do you want next? It seems like that's going to be the fight. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, the biggest fight in boxing.
Well, Canelo's the face of boxing. He's the best fighter for Terrence Crawford out there. He's the biggest fight for Terrence Crawford.
Following this, Mike Tyson addressed Canelo Alvarez's strengths. He thought Canelo Alvarez's success was due to a mix of his great skills, unwavering commitment, and strategic training. Mike Tyson listed Canelo Alvarez's strengths, saying he has outstanding boxing skills such as forceful striking, excellent counterpunching, and precise head and body movement. His rigorous training routine is geared to his individual requirements, including long-distance jogging to increase stamina, boxing-specific drills to improve his technique, and sparring sessions to prepare him for the rigors of a fight.
I'm going with Terrence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terrence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect.
Canelo's success stems from his dedication to his craft, which requires him to constantly adapt and improve his skills in order to stay ahead of the competition. He has shown an unwavering enthusiasm for boxing, always trying to improve and push himself to new limits. A lot of people say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch.
Build up the anticipation, the weight differences too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great fight. I got Crawford by stoppage, and I known him since he was a little kid. You know, 12 years old. So to see him now fighting for a title in such a big fight, it's a great experience. Great to see.
Last question for me then. How do
Mike Tyson stated this in a recent interview with Fight Hype.
What is boxing? Where you at? Where you at? Come here. Where you at? Let me see.
knock him down? How do you think this is possible by Crawford style?
He gonna box him. He can fight both ways. He gonna trick him up. You know, one thing Canelo showed is that he can be outboxed. But I think this time in the late rounds, you know.
Briggs was clear. Crawford all day, every day. He might stop him. I am rarely wrong, he said. Build up the anticipation, the weight differences, yeah, I think it's going to be a great fight. I got Crawford by stoppage and I've known him since he was a little kid, 12 years old. So to see him now fighting for a title instead of this big fight, it's a great experience. Great to see.
Like in our mentality, like soon as I see this dude, he come in the room, or I come in the room, we start arguing about basketball, wrestling, anything, bro. Like, man, you can't, man, you looking small. What you mean I'm looking small? You looking small. Like, it's just that, like, you gotta really.
Crawford versus Canelo. There are a lot of rumors that fight might happen.
At the end of the day, they're two great pound-for-pound fighters, and if they feel like, it makes sense and they want to fight each other, stylistically, it's a great fight. But, Canelo, he's a big dude. So I think it'd be hard for anyone to beat him at one.
Edgar Berlanga, who faced Canelo in 2024, feels Crawford has what it takes to surprise, but warns that the weight difference could be decisive.
That's when he takes a shot from Canelo. One of those uppercuts from Gia or those...
He could get dropped, or he feels it enough to be like, fuck this, I'm boxing. And goes on the bicycle and turns southpaw for the rest of the night. And I wouldn't blame him.
Despite this, Berlanga supports that. If he loses, we'll all know he tried to be great. He is pushing himself.